Hey everybody, thanks for taking the time to listen to Touche Podcast Season 2. We strive to give you authentic, funny, and relatable content. In doing so, there will be times when we will curse or discuss sensitive subject matters. Like we said in Season 1, y'all can send complaints to touchepodcast@gmail.com. It'll give us something to laugh at. Now let's get to it.
I'm Shay.
I'm Shay too. And
Touche.
equally,
Touche podcast. I'm really
y'all
liking my
already
hair,
know.
man. I think
Again
it
with the
grew.
hair.
I think it grew longer.
Well, donate a couple fucking pieces to me because you can see all my little bald spots.
No, I'm good.
Um, so, yeah.
How's it going?
It's not. I'd be cool
What
if
ain't
I could,
going?
if I knew something, if I could do something with my hair. Like that's like my only pissed off part about this whole quarantine thing. Like, I am not in the mood for braiding my hair because that first off that shit takes a long ass time, and then I'm doing it by myself, and then every time I braid my hair it be so long. So
Why you just don't get the the little pixie braids had people used to have back in the day?
I just for some reason I can't do that. I mean, I want a bob, like I want to braid my hair in like layers or a bob or whatever, because I've been seeing some cute little short braided hairstyles. But every time I try like to attempt it, it just don't look right. So I think I'm personally fucking it up. So
maybe you just have the face of you supposed to be complimented with like long hair.
I don't know, but y'all remember that curly hair thing shit I did? I'm thinking about doing that shit again, but like longer.
Yeah, you
Like
should.
shoulder, maybe a little past my shoulder length. But
You
fuck
should.
Amazon taking fucking forever to deliver shit. And I
I
don't even
almost
know if the beauty supply house is letting people come in to get hair.
almost bought a backpack.
Just now?
No,
Where you
earlier.
going? What you need a backpack for?
I just need everything in one backpack
But why?
because I don't like having to go through one backpack and to go through another one. And I also need some more. I just need everything.
She really, really fucking wants it. She does not need it. First off, you don't go to school. You're not going to work. You're going from one room to the next motherfucking room. So put all that shit in one motherfucking room and you just saved $40 on a backpack.
It is all in one room.
Right. Well, then what the fuck is the problem?
But I don't want to put notebooks in my laptop bag because I don't want the spiral to actually scratch my laptop. I have simple problems, but it really means a lot to me if I get a new backpack.
So yeah, listen to this shit. She don't want the spirals of the notebook.
Yeah, like the middle part, they catch. I don't want it to scratch my computer.
Then why don't you just get a cover for your laptop instead of buying a backpack?
Touche. That might be right.
Podcast. Because they have I've seen some really cool Apple MacBook computer covers. And I've looked into purchasing those. You can get them on Groupon.
How much that's gonna run me?
I don't know. They were pretty reasonable. The cheapest one I saw on Groupon was like $20.
That's a lot of money.
That's not even half of what you were getting ready to spend on a backpack.
I saw one that was like $21.
A backpack?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't your speed.
The backpack?
You look more like the $50 backpack kind of person.
Ideally I am.
I know.
But I was like,
I know.
But I was like, times is hard technically. So let me just be in the moment.
Not buy a backpack.
I want a backpack.
The backpack I got from Amazon, it was like $35, close to $40, I think.
I saw it.
I got this way before you saw it.
Yeah, I saw your backpack.
They got it in. No, I'm talking about on Amazon.
That's what I'm saying. I saw your backpack.
They got it in green and black and gray. And I was like, nah, I like the red.
The backpack that I was going to get that I actually saved. I don't think I'm gonna get it now.
Don't get it.
It was like a mint color.
That'd be nice. Was it a big one or is it a smaller one? Mine
It
is a
was.
medium-sized one.
It was a nice size. It was like a big one. It also has the option to where did this go? Oh, sorry. It has the option to like the side has like the little slot where you can put like a power box. Is that what it's called?
Power bank.
A power bank inside your backpack, and then the string feeds through, and you can be like, "Hello."
I've seen that before. I seen it on Amazon.
Yeah, that's where I was at.
Yeah, I've seen that before. After a while, I was like, yeah, nah, because I don't want to keep. I have a power bank, but it stays in like one spot, and I usually never use it. So I don't want to have to take it out that one spot, charge it, put it in the backpack. I'm lazy, so.
See, I didn't want to have to get the backpack because I'm like, then that's gonna force me to get a power bank. I don't want a power bank.
And there's no reason. I mean, you could get it. I'm pretty sure it's not required to have a power bank with the backpack, but I think it's just like, if you have one, here's what this pocket is used for. Put your power bank in there, charge all of your devices.
And it's not like
probably like their selling point.
And it's not like the power bank that I would have would be able to charge my computer.
It probably would, but it probably wouldn't charge it up all the way.
See?
Like my power bank can charge my computer, but it won't take it to 100%. It'll take it probably to a good 50, 60.
Speaking of, let me unplug it.
Unplug it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it takes me about probably to a good 50 or 60 because I just got one of the Amazon $30 power banks. It's like a little pink one, the one we took to Disney.
Yeah, I think that worked good.
I'll show you a picture or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but let's get straight to the details of this episode. We're going to start off with a little entertainment news. And so everybody on every social networking website have been talking about this Netflix TV show. If you have not seen it, you probably should. I'm wondering if you should pause this and then watch it because I don't want to do any spoilers. Or if you like whatever, I'm going to watch it anyway. After you watch this shit, go watch that shit. Tiger King.
You know that motherfucker said he don't wear no drawers?
Yes. So y'all watched the whole thing?
No, we just watched that episode.
So how many episodes have y'all completed?
I just said we only watched that episode.
The very first one, that was it?
Technically, we probably didn't even finish that one.
Oh my gosh, I gotta watch that shit. That shit is fucking hilarious. I'm telling y'all, I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Carol Baskins needs to be investigated because that bitch killed her husband and fed the motherfuckers to the tigers. I'm with Joe Exotic on that one. And then I'm wondering why his little...
Hold on.
You gotta watch it.
That's all in there?
You gotta watch
it. Hold on. So the lady that you're talking about is the one that said tigers don't need to be in cages, but she got them motherfuckers in cages anyway?
She's pretty much doing the same shit that he's doing, except for she's not breeding them and she's not selling them.
Right.
But she used to. She used to do that.
So her husband died?
He came up missing, don't they? Still ain't found him or his body.
That's crazy.
And they talked about the whole investigation in the Netflix TV show. They had the police department on there talking about the investigation and how they. So prior to the husband had been telling like his friends that he was gonna leave her. They had his ex-wife and his 2 children with his ex-wife on the show as well. They were talking about how he was saying that he tried to get a restraining order against Carol. Because she said she was gonna kill him.
Yeah, he in the beginning of the episode that I seen, you can tell that he looked like he was just doing what she said because he knew that she was a loose end.
That's the new husband.
Oh.
That's the new husband. The old husband is still missing, and they have not found him or his body. And the way she just treated his ex-wife and his children after he passed away, and how she just cut them off from everything. I think she only gave them 10%. He was a multi-millionaire before she got with him, the ex-husband. So he had money before he even met her. So she was just a younger lady. Him and his wife were older. He liked attention and all that stuff. So they were saying that she figured out that he was going to divorce her and leave her out of his will and all the other stuff. So she fed him to the tigers.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Bro, you gotta watch that shit. And then in my opinion, even though Joe Exotic was the only one to go to jail out this whole thing, I
I
honestly
feel
feel
like he the
like
only one that's sane.
now Joe ass is crazy. I can't say
No,
that.
yeah.
He crazy than a motherfucker. But he's
Yeah.
entertaining as hell. Like
Yeah.
that was the whole reason why I watched the show, is because I wanted to see what else is Joe ass gonna do. He had
Yeah.
2 husbands. How do you convince 2 straight men to marry you? How
Yeah,
do
I
you
gotta watch this
convince
show.
a straight man to get a tattoo on his stomach that says, I think it said private property of Joe Exotic, and marry both of them, marry 2 straight men? I'm not gonna release too much information because I know you just said you're getting ready to watch it, or you're gonna watch it. But it is very entertaining. I got through this shit in 2 days. Well, I could have got through it in 1 day, but when I started, it was like 8:00 at night, and I had to go to work the next day. So I was like, I'm definitely gonna watch this shit tomorrow when I get off work. And as soon as I got off at 2:00, I sat in my bed and turned on Netflix and watched it. And that shit is hella entertaining.
How many episodes?
I think it's like 7.
And that's it.
So, yep. I don't know if they're going to do like a
I can do.
continuation of it, because Joe is in jail and he got 22 years. So they might add more pieces to it, but for right now, I think it's like 7 episodes. And they
I
all
guess I need to
like,
watch it since you told me everything.
well, I mean, I ain't tell you everything. There's a whole lot of other shit going on in there. There are other people who I feel like should have got convicted as well, and should be in jail right along with Joe, if that's the reason why Joe ass went to jail. So let us know y'all thoughts on Tiger Kings. We've been seeing all the memes y'all been posting. Well, I have. D-Shay probably ain't paid attention, because if you don't watch it, the memes really don't make sense. So now that I've kind of given her just a quick overview about Tiger King, after D-Shay watching, when she see these memes, it's gonna make a lot of sense. So
I'm not gonna see anything.
You don't be seeing the memes all on Facebook and Instagram?
Nope.
You'll see them now.
I think my personal Instagram broke.
You just don't follow enough people now. So DJ's back on Instagram, y'all.
No, not.
Yes, she is.
I'm only doing it so you can stop tagging my professional page.
Whatever got you to come back. It got you back, didn't it? All right, so
no, you go ahead.
So I just got one thing on waiting on the cornbread today. And I just wanted to say that although we are still quarantining, we're at home, it's getting a little rough around the edges. Helium Nightclub, or they're doing live digital shows. So I know after a while you get tired of watching TV, you get tired of the same old TV shows. Unfortunately, since we cannot go out, we have to stay in. Why not do something, have a date night with you and the person who you are quarantined with, as long as they're over the age of fucking 18? Because, you know, I've never done a Helium digital comedy show, so I'm not quite sure what the comedians talk about, but I would say if you're gonna watch a live digital show, watch it with someone 18 and older. The tickets are pretty reasonable. They're like $7. I plan on doing it's one coming up this weekend, and I can't remember
who is it.
I can't remember who it is. I think it's just an up and coming artist or comedian. Yep. So if you want more information about that, you can follow the Helium Nightclub Instagram page. It is Helium Comedy STL, or their Facebook page is Helium Comedy Club St. Louis. And St. Louis is spelled all the way out. So definitely, and I know watching TV can be hard. It's like, fuck, I've been watching TV for the last 2 weeks. But this is kind of a different kind of thing, because you can have dinner, sip wine, sip your drinks, and just laugh at the fucking TV. We can't do nothing else, so we got to make something out of nothing, y'all. So work with us. And Deshae has a Spacey thought.
So my Spacey thought, I had two, but that other one walked away from me. But so yeah, like it came and dawned on me today while I was at the grocery store waiting in line for 5 fucking hours just to check out.
What store you go
That
to?
Snooks.
So tell us about that real quick. Tell us about that real quick.
Well, it all started when my husband woke me up out of my sleep because we said that we was gonna have a certain time to hit the store. And the previous night we were drinking, and I was like, he ain't gonna remember. So let me set an alarm that would be comfortable for me waking up. He beat me to the punch, and he snatched the covers off and was like, wakey,
because he knew what them stores was gonna be like.
Right. So I'm like, just come on, just come on. So then we there. Come to find out, it's only now they're only allowing one person per household to shop to pretty much keep down the germs and the sickness and all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. So at the time we shopped together to pretty much gather everything in the cart, and then he left and head to the car because I had a face mask on. So I did that. But yeah, so like Bill in front of me just couldn't stay still.
Bill. What was he doing?
He just kept like besides moving up, because of course people was checking out, like he just like kept randomly picking up stuff that I'm sure he didn't need. Like I'm sure he did not need Ensure or 2 things of bleach. like Bill, what are you doing? Like just stand there. Like
he bored.
Too bored. Like I'm just like, Bill, come on, man. I'm tired of your ass trying to like walk like, and then in front of Bill was like fucking Mary. Mary kept leaving too, and she had no face mask.
Jumping out of line?
Yeah, no, not jumping out, just like walking away and getting stuff. Like I understand, I think that the line ain't moving. I get that. Ideally, it didn't go anywhere for like 5 fucking hours. But
did they have all the lanes open?
No. That's what I was thinking too. Like, that's what I was thinking too. Like, if y'all know that y'all only allowing one person per household and they finna have a bunch of stuff in the cart, why don't y'all have multiple lanes open? And then also, why don't y'all? Well, I can see why y'all don't. Because I was gonna say, why don't they just, have a lot of people work in the morning time? But ideally, people don't, But Bill ass and Mary.
I feel like when y'all know that it's a gang of people coming in, you need to open up more than just 3-4 lanes. Open up all the motherfuckers to get people the fuck out.
So when we very first was getting in line, it looked like they had about maybe like 3 lanes open. And then when I finally got to the front, which I had fucking anxiety because I didn't know how to do shit. Like it was crazy. Like, cause like they have they have a sticker on the floor that says, please wait here. So you wait there, and then you pretty much wait for the person that's in front of you literally get done completely. Like they have to literally get done. At least in my mind, that's what it was. Cause that's like,
how I've been doing it.
And right. So it's like, in my mind, I'm so used to walking up when I see the belt get clear. So I'm like, don't walk now. I'm all in my head like, do I walk now? Don't I walk now? When the fuck do I walk? Damn, how much is this shit gonna cost me? Like it was just like.
But what I've been doing, you know how like when you go to the grocery store. Well, I know I've done this before. Like if I go with my daughter stand like where the cart handles is, and then I'll stand in front of the cart and just add shit onto the belt. What I've been doing is standing behind the cart where the handle is, and then putting stuff on there like that. That way, I'm still very far apart from the person in front of me, but I'm steady putting stuff on the belt. And usually I have a really good person who in front of me who figure out what I'm doing, and they'll put the little divider down.
Right. So that's usually the flow of things. But what I'm saying is that now they're like I don't know. And Bill ass kept fucking walking, and then Mary in front of him. So I'm like, y'all just some nasty, funky motherfuckers. Y'all just
The
y'all
rules
just
don't
need
apply
to
to them.
stand. Right, y'all just need to, but he had a scarf on, so he was cool. But I'm like, I just had it was a lot going on, and I wasn't woke all the way, and it was cold outside.
It was like
and I was
40
black,
degrees this
and
morning.
I was black in America. So it's just a lot going on. It's a lot going on. But I got through it.
Okay, cool.
But yeah,
during this whole thing, you came up with a Spacey thought.
My Spacey thought is that why can't people stand still?
Some people have anxiety where they gotta move, or they got a nervous condition where they gotta move. They're not used to this. Is a whole different thing. We've never been in a situation in the world like this before, thanks Donald Trump. So people are, it's hitting people in different ways, and some people are able to just roll with it, like, as long as I wear my face mask, I'm sanitizing, I'm staying 6 feet away, I'm cool with it. I'm doing my due diligence in making sure that I'm following protocol and procedures. So some people can roll with it, and other people just like, fuck, I don't know, I'm just anxious. Do I have it? I coughed, my back was hurting, you know what I'm saying? So, and I think I fell kind of in the middle. Like, I'm doing everything that they're asking us to do. I'm staying my ass in the house. I'm only leaving for essential items, and I'm coming back home. But in the interim, I still got sick. So it was like a couple of times I'm like, damn, do I have the coronavirus? Because the first time I got sick, when all this shit was kicking off, I had a sore throat. I had the body aches, which were the two things. I lost my voice. I was hot and cold at the same damn time.
And that was like
for 24. I hope not. That was like it was for 24 hours. At the next morning, I still kind of felt kind of bad. So I took 2 ibuprofens, and then like within the next 3 hours, I was cool. And I kept saying,
I know
that's my allergies.
I know why you was sick. Your crazy ass came outside with no socks on, and it was hella windy outside.
I think this was before that.
No, that was that.
It could have been. I don't know. But I was like, bro, I'm hot and cold. Like, if you touch me, I was burning up. But in my inside, I was cold. So, I don't know. This shit fucked me up. So, I think it's just hitting people different. And people are reacting to, how they would normally react in a stressful situation. I'm cool.
Yeah.
When I go in the store, I go I'm not trying to hang out there. And I think a lot of people, they are doing the grocery stores like this because people are pissed off about being in the house. They tired of being in the house. So what they do, they go to Walmart and they fucking walk around. They ain't really got shit that they need. They just walking around Walmart to get the fuck out the house.
Because that's usually what they do anyway. People hang out at grocery stores, and people hang out in stores.
Right. They made a big deal about the parks. They shut all the parks down in St. Louis.
What you mean?
Sure. They closed all the parks because it was too many people gathering.
Oh.
So they shut the parks down. That was just a day or so ago. They put in that they were closing all the parks because there was too many people in the fucking park together. Like, if we telling y'all to social distance, I think people were just getting carried away with it because it was so warm outside, and they just was like, okay, I need to go outside. I got cabin fever. I need to get out. And they were saying, if you don't go out there and jog, it's cool. Go out there and jog and walk. Not fucking get 18 of your best friends and y'all sit in the motherfucking park and just be drinking and chilling. No. Get your fucking walk in and go home. People don't know how to follow directions. They just think the rules don't apply to them. And your ass gonna be the first motherfucker sitting in the hospital like, I just want to let you guys know this coronavirus thing is really real. Let's stay in the house. Like, we tried to tell you that. Stay your funky asses in the house. It seemed like everybody is making an Instagram video in the hospital with the fucking things up their nose. Oh, Jesus. Real. Like, yes, it's been real, motherfucker. Shit. Shit is pissing me off. For real. So,
I'm done.
If y'all don't take away nothing. If
That was
y'all
my
don't take
Spacey
away
thought, though.
nothing from this motherfucking video, stay in
Just
the house.
no. If y'all don't take nothing away from this video, know that Shay ass is fucking lonely. Look at her go,
bruh. I'm saying, because look, I keep telling y'all, sundress season is coming, and I want to be out here for that.
You want people to see you, huh?
People gotta see me. They can't see me if I'm in. What the fuck? I'm gonna put the dress on and walk past the window of my motherfucking house. What the fuck? Open the blinds and walk past the motherfucking window? Shit. No.
Oh, God,
I'm gonna get that.
man.
I'm gonna have that fresh out manicure that pedicure every 2 weeks. Get my nails done every couple of weeks, and I'm gonna have a fire ass sundress on. I can't do that if y'all niggas don't stay in the house. Shit. Sit y'all ass down. God damn.
Oh man, this is
that
great.
was my rant. That was my rant for today. Sponsored by Smirnoff. Make sure that you
Oh, there you go, you got it.
Just playing. We're not sponsored by Smirnoff yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. You gotta manifest and speak that shit into existence.
Yes.
Okay, one quick thing I do want to touch base on because it just happened. I just seen it like a couple of hours ago. What the fuck is up with Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya? This bitch stabbed NBA Youngboy's baby mama. This bitch 20 years old. She probably finna go to jail for life. I mean, who knows? But I feel like there is never a point in time where it is okay for you to hurt another person because you see them with somebody you like. Like, obviously, he playing to both of y'all motherfuckers. He telling y'all both what y'all want to hear. So don't even waste your time. It's getting ready to get warm outside. Y'all been in quarantine and y'all been doing a good job, but y'all could be doing a better job. And then, but if you do a perfect job, sundress season again, you know what I'm saying? You can go find a fresh nigga. So you don't even have to worry about herpes. Fuck him. You know what I mean? You don't want a nigga with herpes no motherfucking way. So
I'm just speechless on this one. I'm gonna let you take the floor.
Just because I'm like this girl is ruining her whole fucking life for somebody with penis pimples. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's one way to think about it.
You really about to go to jail for, even if he didn't have penis pimples. You are 20 years old and you are arguing and fighting and you have stabbed this boy's children's mother. What transpired that made it go that fucking far? Like, if any, not even just women, men, if you feel like you are that fucking mad, you need to go get some help. Like, straight up, nobody should be that fucking mad. Now, I'm only going by what's been posted on social media, so maybe it was a situation where it was like self-defense, where the girl maybe have hit her and the knife was the closest thing she could find and she stabbed the girl. Luckily, NBA Youngboy is it's been really helpful with police, I've read, and giving them all the information and what transpired, what went down. As far as I know, NBA Youngboy's kid's mother, baby mama, she was in the hospital and she was okay. I haven't heard the specific condition that she's in, but I'm hoping that she can make it out of this, because she does have children and nobody wants to be a child who's lost their mother. So y'all need to think before y'all act, and that's some real shit. Men and women, you never know what somebody going through, but it should never be at a point where you physically need to put your hands on somebody unless it's self-defense. Then
right,
I can see that.
Or unless somebody eat your fruities or
no, your motherfucking strawberry shortcake, then bitch, it's on.
Yeah.
It's on.
Yeah.
So that's all I got for this week's episode. You got anything you want to add before we close it out?
No, but I feel like you bouncing in your seat right now.
Oh, that's because I ran out of Smirnoff.
You gotta do it like that. There you go.
Smirnoff, yeah. I ran out of it, and I want to just get up in the middle of the recording and go grab another one.
So hold on. So you have a whole. Speaking of liquor, we bought.
I keep stocked and cocked. I'm telling you. maybe not cocked, but stocked is what I keep it.
Man, that went left really quick. But yeah, speaking of liquor, I have 2 bottles of wine in there.
Oh, do share. What kind?
Stonehill.
I think I saw you get that before.
Yeah, it's my newest trend that I'm drinking. It's red wine. And
is it sweet
yesterday,
or is it dry?
I have one that's sweet, and then I have one that's a semi-sweet, which is still good. The dry ones are more so like Pinot Grigio. And
okay. I have no education on wine at all. All I know is when all of this coronavirus shit was going down right at the beginning of the quarantine, I went to Aldi's and I got a bottle of cherry Moscato, and it was so fucking good. And I have not been able to find it since then. So I don't know if I dreamt the whole thing or if it truly happened.
I'm trying to I pretty much got away from Moscato.
Because you was drinking it too much?
No, because I didn't want to be the average black person when somebody asks you what kind of wine. All I drink is Moscato. It's like,
no, that was my first time
even.
That was my first time purchasing Moscato, like on my own, because I drink a cooler way before I drink wine. But any other time that I've had Moscato, it's been because I've been at your house.
Mm. Yeah. I don't even know how we got on to drinking wine.
I'm sure it started off with you somewhere at some point in time.
I think it did.
Wine, I was never a big wine drinker, but like when I worked at one of my old jobs, the offices would exchange Christmas gifts and they would give all the employees a bottle of wine. And I used to be like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with this? I don't even drink wine. So, those were the rare occasions when I would drink it. And then I'd be like, oh God, this shit nasty. And then I would pour it out. But I started drinking more wine when I start coming over your house. Yeah, honestly, the only time I drink wine is when I come over your house.
Because like before, I would have like coolers in my house.
I still drink coolers.
When I stay by myself.
Yeah, that's all I buy is coolers. Like I don't buy nothing else but coolers. I don't even buy hard liquor just because I'm not a hard liquor type of person, especially if I'm drinking by myself. Hard liquor to me is when you're amongst your friends and y'all just having fun.
Yeah, shooting shit.
Yeah, hard liquor ain't for you in the house by yourself, quarantining alone. That's some sad ass shit right there.
Yeah, I was about to say, it makes you feel like, it makes you realize how quarantined you really are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's depressing as hell. All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. Remember to follow us on all our social media networking sites. Social media Instagram, Twitter. I'm trying to keep up with all the shit. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. So here's the thing with TikTok. So my daughter's been on it. She uploaded a few videos. I keep forgetting to delete the videos. So if y'all seen videos of my daughter on TikTok, please look at them and comment. She would really appreciate it. She is like the TikTok queen over here. All she want to do is be on TikTok and be a star on TikTok. So y'all will really make her day if y'all liked it, commented, and said something. I'm pretty sure she's going to do more videos. So I may not even delete the ones that she did.
Yeah, I was about to say, just let her have it.
She seems to enjoy the shit. So, I haven't even looked at all the videos she put on there, but I think she put at least 8 on there, 8 or 10 on there. So pick one, look at it,
she's challenge a hard worker.
Yeah, she is. She said she was the one who got our numbers up. So, thanks, Ladybug. Say hi to her if you see her on there. Something. And again, if you guys have any drink suggestions, you need advice, questions, concerns, you want to drink some Dasani, you want to know where Disha got her Dasani water from, you can either hit us on all our social media websites, or you can send us an email at touchepodcast@gmail.com.
One day I'm going to have all this information down, but as of right now, I just let you. Yeah.
High hopes for that. One day. Okay. But until that day comes, I guess I'll be the one doing it, which is fine because I have it memorized, locked and cocked.
Whoa.
This is stop saying that shit. Yeah, that's wow. Anywho, we're going to wrap it up. We'll see you guys next week with another 2 episodes. And in the meantime, in between time, y'all stay safe. Peace. Yes.
Peace.